It's called fashion. And it's also called I raced here from work to try and secure a first come first serve spot at this tiny, tiny little national forest campground. So there are only 8 spots here and they're all first come first serve. The road is like right next to my campsite, but otherwise I am secluded. The next campsite is over there and they're pretty far. But I'm here tonight, one, to acclimate, hopefully, a little bit, to a higher elevation, but 2, to hike Mount Bierstadt tomorrow. So Guanella Pass opened last weekend. I came up here, was gonna hike on Monday, but it had rained on Sunday and it was snow up here in the pass, so decided against it. Hold on. There was a small child on a bike and, you know, filming in public is still very awkward. So I decided to push everything to this weekend and I'm very glad I did. This child is just doing laps right now. I'm going to get changed because I am not dressed for the occasion. It was 80 degrees when I left work down in Denver and it's like 55 up here, which makes sense seeing I'm at like 1,100 feet of elevation. And then I'm gonna set up camp, cook dinner, have an early night so I can have an early start, and probably watch some movies. Let's be real. I don't know what else to say. So, okay, so I'm changed, but first major mess up was when I was getting clothes out. I realized that one of my long sleeves is drenched because this water bottle, under pressure, water bubbles up through the straw and gets everywhere. So I was like, oh, not a big deal. I brought an extra long sleeve, and then I continued digging and I was like, why did I grab a work skirt? Like, why is this skirt here with me? Why is it in this bag? Long story short, I did not pack leggings, so I am in shorts right now. Luckily, I'm not too cold for it. Don't worry, I have 3 sweatshirts and a vest. I did remember my hiking pants though, so at least I have long pants that I can wear. I don't know how cold it's gonna be, so I might not be double layered. We're just gonna have to deal with it. And if I'm too cold, then I bail. It is what it is. That was my own fault. That's what I get for quickly packing last night and saving the finishing touches for this morning and not doing double checks and not creating a list. I'm so mad at myself. Anyways, I'm gonna go set up my tent. Oh gosh, at least I remembered my tent poles. I mean, my apartment is an hour and a half away, but I can't justify going an hour and a half into Denver to just come an hour and a half back. So I'm just gonna put my pants on tonight. I have an extra blanket. Hopefully I don't get too cold, but here we go. Wow, that's really zoomed in. Casa Big A lives on. Now to finish setting up the rest of camp. Hey MTV, welcome to my crib. I hated that. Anyways, so tent is all set up, Casa Big A, and I don't know why I feel compelled to give like a tent tour,
but that will absolutely not be happening today.
As if like that's something interesting. I'm trying to figure out the best spot for my hammock, and I think it's going to be this tree to this tree, and I think the straps are long enough, but I guess we're just gonna find out. Shouldn't have done that, the grass is wet. Oh! That didn't work. And there was a car going by, so. Successful hanging of the hammock. Oh, it's a little bit too tight, but I wish I brought an actual book to read and not just my audiobooks, but this is nice, and this is my view. I forgot to mention too, I'm fairly certain these are all aspen trees, and we're so high up that they're just starting to bud, and it is May 30th. So there's like a little bit of green in the hills of like the early blooming ones. The ones I'm standing under right now are just starting to bud. So I think this would be really pretty in about a week, which stinks that I'm missing it, but early camping season, early hiking season, you have better odds at parking spots, campsites, all of the above. So, and it's just so pretty here. Like, how is this my life tonight? Okay, so I'm starting to get a bit cold. I think it might be time to climb into my sleeping bag and slowly layer up. So I am going to actually wash my makeup off tonight. Everyone should be proud of me. I actually have service here, which I'm okay with because I didn't tell my dad what I was doing. Sorry, Dad, if you're watching this. But I know I'm just going to doom scroll instead of listening to my audiobook or being one with nature, but it's really hard to be one with nature when there's screaming kids all around, so 'tis the season. But there are a ton of birds. They were chirping. I think they're going to bed now. It is only 7:11, and I don't think the sun sets for another hour. I could go adventure. I could try and find like a place to watch the sunset. I could check out the other trails that are in the area that I am interested in at some point doing. I am heavily debating staying a second night because I have enough food to do it. I've got plenty of food. I've never got a shortage of food. So maybe I stay Saturday night and do like one of the other trails that isn't a 14er. I am going to Outside Fest on Sunday though, so I do need to get back to Denver in time to get cleaned up, get ready, make it downtown to like the capital and make it to Outside Fest so that I can actually enjoy the festival, but so I don't miss Hazlitt, who is one of my like sort of favorite artists right now, and Lord Huron, because I missed the initial drop for their Red Rock shows, which were Wednesday night and Thursday night, and I looked into getting resale, and they were so insane. I think it's because it was the Strange Trails 10-year anniversary tour show thing, but they're playing at Outside Fest. They're headlining Sunday, so I'm really excited about that. But Lord Huron, if you see this by any chance, you announced your tour for your new album and you're not coming back to Denver, and I've got a bone to pick with you. But it's fine. It's fine. I'll just catch you the next time. Good night. Just watched a beautiful sunset from my campsite, and I did get some video of it, so it should be in there. But it's finally getting dark, so I am going to go to bed. It is very chilly out, and I thankfully remembered that I had hand warmers in the car, so I might crack those open. I'm actually pretty warm. It's just like my face right now is pretty cold. I haven't put my puffy on yet, but I might. There's kids just everywhere. Anyways, what I was saying is there's kids just everywhere and they're loud, so I hope that they settle down soon. Hopefully I'll be able to sleep tonight. I meant to bring either Tylenol PM or melatonin, but I forgot, and because I'm at such a high altitude, I think that it's going to be difficult. I'm over 10,000 feet right now, and I haven't camped at 10,000 feet in over a year. So, another car. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be fine. I'm like camping solo, but not camping solo, but my campsite is pretty far from everyone else's, so hopefully no animals. Everything is locked in my car. But yeah, anyways, the sunrise is at 5:30 tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna try and get up at 5 and get over to the trailhead. I don't know how busy it's gonna be because it's supposed to be really nice out tomorrow, so hopefully I can get a spot at the actual trailhead. And by camping here, it's like an extra 2 hours of sleep that I'm gonna get, which is good. Instead of getting up at 3 a.m., I'm getting up at 5 a.m. So I need to fix this situation. I'm just rambling now. So yeah, I'll catch you in the morning. Was that the best sleep of my life? No. But it's 5 o'clock. The birds are chirping. It's starting to get light out. There's cars going by. It's time to get packed up and get going. So it is 5:35 and the main parking lot is full already. So I am at the Overlook parking lot and I'm in a spot from what I can tell. I'm just gonna get ready real quick and start making my way up the mountain. Good morning. I am on the trail now. Immediately met with some snow and ice, but that's whatever. As I suspected, the main parking lot wasn't actually full. It was just like the clear parking spots were full, and the 2 cars ahead of me, they could not make a decision whether they were going to park along like the back edge or not. And I was just like, you know what, I don't want to sit here and dilly-dally. Like, I just want to get ready and get going. So I went up to, it's like an overlook and another trailhead just above. So I just parked there. There's all skiers up there. Oh, I'm in the Mount Evans wilderness this morning and no longer Arapahoe National Forest. I don't know, they all mix in, I feel. Anyways, so I just parked up there and walked down to the lower lot to get started. It's not a big deal. I thought about doing, because there's some lakes up that way, I thought about doing that maybe later today, depending on how I feel. But it's like another, like 2.5 miles. So we'll see how I feel after like 7.2 and almost 3,000 feet of gain today. But I feel pretty good. I'm a little nervous because I didn't drink any water last night, so I feel like I'm setting myself up for some dehydration today, but I have an element already mixed, so I'll just make sure to chug that, and I've got plenty of water on me. Legging situation, I'm in just my pants and I have my shorts on underneath that, and honestly I'm fine right now. It's above freezing. I think it was 39 at the trailhead, so I think I'll be good, but it's just something to keep an eye on. So we head down first and then we head up to this. Also, look at those mountains. So pretty in the morning. On a boardwalk section, which is nice. This is super boggy looking. Turns out I didn't start my watch like I thought I did. Oops. So it's probably like 0.2 miles I just don't have recorded on this hike. It'll be fine. If I really cared, I would go back to the beginning and do it all over again, but I can't be bothered right now, and it's all snow, so what does it matter? But yeah, this is smooth. You see everyone that's been wearing their spikes through it, because there's snow all through this valley, and I mean, there's snow for the most part all in front of me. So just realized as well, I have no caffeine in me. Didn't make coffee today. Was too hyped about getting started. So I apologize for whatever this video turns into, whatever I may say, or how groggy I may be. Who knows? It'll be an adventure that we go on together. First water crossing, and there is a snow bridge right here, which is fine right now, but I'm not going to trust later. So there's a high probability I'm getting my feet wet today. Goody. Love that for me. Love that. Now I have to like bushwhack through a bunch of willows. So many willows. And a muddy trail because it's above freezing. It sounds like I'm complaining. I am not. I just don't have coffee. The view is starting to get amazing. I am just looking down into the valley, which is really pretty. The trail is mostly snow right now and ice, and I'm avoiding putting my micro spikes on so hard right now. I just don't want to wear them for as long as possible. The snow is solid, so it's not that big of an issue, but I definitely need to get new shoes. The tread on these are just too worn down. Oh, I also took a layer off because I'm already so hot and the sun hasn't even come over the ridge yet. I feel like I'm kind of chasing the shade right now too. There's a big group of people ahead of me, but not that far ahead of me, so I'll probably catch them soon. Is that a plane? I don't know what that is. Too big to be a bird. Looks too small to be a plane. probably catch some soon, and like every trail, just continue forward. Sun is out. Just took a break back there and shed some more layers. Starting the big ascent now. Looks like people are just going straight up the snow. It's gonna be an interesting one. So looks like I'm going up that. Just going straight up the face. Short and spicy. Name of the game today. You can see all the ants marching up the peak. Made it to the summit. Insane views all around, especially behind me. Alright, well, I'm backlit now, but starting my descent down, I almost had Bierstadt to myself, but someone popped up right as people were leaving, which is fine. Ended up hiking through the steep section with someone I just met on trail, super nice kid, I don't know, which made the uphill slightly better. So now I'm just gonna try and cruise down. There's a trail runner who is up here with me, who's all the way down already, so hopefully it'll be quick. Ow! That was probably not the brightest, but saved some time. That really hurt. People are post-holing out through this. Okay, so it's been a while since I filmed something, gave an update, I don't know. So I'm almost back to the boardwalk section. I am 5.5 miles in. It's been a slog coming down because in these willow patches there's a lot of snow that's super post-holed out, but because it's warm and the sun's up now, it's melting, so your foot slips into these post holes, and this is like, I feel like the most dangerous type of snow because like you can break an ankle if you're not expecting to slip into one. So I've been battling that for the last mile-ish, a little less than a mile, but got some clean trail right now, and hopefully just gonna speed right through this. I hate snow bridges so much. Like, is there an actual bridge beneath me? That would be good to know. But, okay, made it across twice without getting wet. success. Okay, made it back to the car. I just walked down a little bit to film this because there's so many people, but that was a tough one. You can actually see the boot track going up the mountain, which is crazy. It's definitely busy here. Fortuner season is definitely in full swing. It's still a little early, but people are coming out here, so 2 up, 2 down. Traffic is stopped right now because there is a herd of bighorn sheep in the way, and everyone is taking their picture. I just want to go home and eat. That's all I want. All I want to do. It's a pretty big herd. Okay, we're moving. The guy in the Tesla's done.